Last day we saw how Miranda meets Ferdinand for the first time. She thinks that he's a spirit, but Prospero says, no, he's not a spirit. He is just like us, able to move about, eat. So he's a human being. Then they have the first meeting wherein Miranda just falls in love with him, whereas Prospero wants to restrict their falling in love. Though he wants them to fall in love, he says, I should not make it a fast business. If it make it a fast, that is swift business, then there will not be much value in it. So he wants to do it slowly. Then, in order to make it slow, in order to test Ferdinand, he has devised certain plans. As part of that, he blames him, saying that he is an intruder. Whatever he says about himself, his identity, that is, he is a king of Naples, is not right. He is an imposter. And he says he has come to snatch the island from Prospero. That's where we stopped. We were at 520 to 523. 520. That thou attend me, thou dost hear a serp, then name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the Lord, on it. So you have come with a false name. You are not the king. But you are saying you are king, and you have come to this island to take this island from me. That's where we stop. We'll begin from verse 524. So Ferdinand replies saying, no, as I am a man. This meaning is not given there. It's a difficult sentence. No, as I am a man. The meaning is, no, I swear that is not true. No, I swear so that is the meaning of it. I swear it is not true. Which is not true? That he is coming in the false name, and he is trying to usurp the island from Prospero. It is not true. So that is the meaning of no, as I am a man. The meaning is no, I swear it is not true. Whatever accusation you are making against me, it is not true. Miranda, there is nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it. There is nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. So, here the temple has a different meaning. Here temple means it is not a mandir, it is the person. It's a person. Ill is evil. There is nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. That is, such evil cannot live in a person, or a person cannot be a place for such evil. Because Miranda considers Miranda considers Ferdinand to be a gentleman, a man of high virtue and divine. So she says such evil things. Such evil things here is the reference to the allegations Prospero made against Ferdinand. Such evil things cannot live in a person like that. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell with it. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, normally the house of the ill spirit is evil spirit. That is the Satan or devil. If the dwelling place of the devil is such a good one, then good spirits will be competing with them. Who will dwell in the house? Normally, the dwelling place of bad spirits or evil is really bad. It's not good. But Miranda is saying, if you say that such a good dwelling place, that is Ferdinand, is a seat of evil, then goodness and evil will be competing with each other. Who will dwell in that house? Simply, she wants to say that Miranda is such a wonderful person, such a divine person. The accusations made by Prospero cannot be true. Prospero to Ferdinand, follow me. Prospero is telling Ferdinand, follow me. Then next page number 48. To Miranda, you have to add there. You add it to Miranda. It is not given there. So first one is to Ferdinand, follow me. Then there is a hyphen. Then you add there to Miranda, speak not you for him. He is a traitor. Speak not for him. He is a traitor. You know who is a traitor. A traitor is one who betrays his country. A traitor is one who betrays his country. So Prospero says that Ferdinand is a traitor. Therefore, I don't want you to speak for him. Speak for him means speak in support of him. What just now Miranda spoke was in support of Ferdinand, saying he is such a wonderful person. There cannot be an evil in him. If you say that he is a seat of evil, then goodness will be competing with evil. In this manner, she was supporting Ferdinand. So now Prospero tells his daughter, no, don't support him because he is a traitor. Then there is again a hyphen. You add there to Ferdinand. To Ferdinand, come, I will manacle thy neck and feet together. Manacle means to put in chain. Put in chain. I will bind you with chains. What? Neck and feet together. You have seen in some movies. You have seen Bahubali, no? Bahubali 1. Towards the end of Bahubali 1, you'll find Anushka is being in chains. So chains are put around her neck and her leg. That is, they make sure that the prisoner does not escape. So it's a double lock, not only on the leg, but on the neck also. So I will manacle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink, thy food shall be the fresh brook mussels, withered roots and husks, wherein the acorn cradled follow. So now, what all punishments Prospero will be giving to Ferdinand? That's what he is saying. What all things he will give, or what all things he will do to Ferdinand? First of all, he will bind him, tie him up with chains to his neck and leg. Then what all things he'll give him to drink and eat? Sea water shalt thou drink. They are already on the seashore. And as you know that you cannot survive by drinking brine water, salt water. Prospero was supplied with fresh water by Gonzalo when he was coming on the boat 12 years ago. So he cannot survive on sea water, but Prospero is going to give Ferdinand only salt water to drink. Sea water shalt thou drink. Thy food shall be the fresh brook mussels. Mussels meaning is given there is a kind of fish. It is a edible shellfish. Edible shellfish. That's meaning of mussels. So mussels is eatable, edible shellfish. But the thing is that there are mussels grown in the fresh water, and also there are mussels grown in the salt water. So Prospero will give Ferdinand fresh brook mussels. Brook means, you know, it's much smaller than a river or rivulet, a small water storage, brook. Brooks are small streams like. So the mussels in the fresh water is not tasty. It has no taste. Whereas mussels from the salt water is very good. For drinking, you should have fresh water. Prospero will not give fresh water, he will give salt water. For eating, sea water mussels are good, but he will provide Ferdinand only fresh water mussels. Okay. Withered roots. Withered roots is dry roots. Dry roots and shrunken vegetables. Dry roots and shrunken vegetables. Roots that are dry, not fresh. And vegetables that are shrunken, almost spoiled. So nothing fresh will be supplied to him. And husks wherein the Achan cradled. Here the reference is to seeds of oak. Seeds of oak. O-A-K. The reference is to seeds of oak. O-A-K. Oak. So the fruit of the oak tree is called acorn. The fruit of the oak tree is called acorn. Wherein the acorn cradled, that is, Ferdinand will be supplied with nuts, fruits from the oak. Actually, they are not that easy to eat, not so much eatable. And also it is given with the husk. It's very difficult to break it and eat it. So in order to make the life of Ferdinand miserable, that's the aim of Prospero. Then he says, follow. So these are the punishments that he will be giving. Prospero will chain Ferdinand on his neck and feet, and he will be given salt water to drink instead of fresh water. And he will be given fresh water mussels which are less tasty than salt water mussels. And he will be given dried roots and shrunken vegetables. Also, he will be given the fruit of oak, the nut being inside the shell, inside the husk, without breaking. So it will be very difficult for him to break and eat. Okay. So these are the things I am going to give you. Follow. Ferdinand, I will resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power. So Ferdinand says he is very manly. And he says, I will resist such entertainment. Resist means withstand. I will withstand such entertainment. Here, entertainment means treatment. So, Prospero is treating him very badly. And Ferdinand says, I will stand against such treatment of yours till mine enemy has more power. Till my enemy has more power means as long as I am more powerful, I will fight. When you become more powerful, I will surrender. So he mistakes, Ferdinand mistakes the power of Prospero. He sees him, an old man, incapable of fighting or incapable of overpowering him. So he thinks that he himself is more powerful. So he says, as long as I am powerful enough, I will resist it. I will fight against you. Draws means he'll be drawing the dagger, his sword. And he is charmed from moving. He is charmed from moving. You know, charm is a spell, magical spell. With the help of magic, Prospero freezes him. You have this some game students play, no? Suddenly they'll say freeze. Means wherever you are, whatever position you are, stand like that. Till they allow you to unfreeze. So Prospero makes him to freeze, just stand like that, not able to move. Miranda, oh dear father, make not too rash a trial of him, for he is gentle and not fearful. So Miranda is very much fascinated by Ferdinand's behavior, and she says, make not too rash a trial of him. Trial is a formal examination, an inquiry, or a formal examination done in the court. That is trial. Rash is hasty. Don't make a hasty decision. Don't give a hasty judgment. You are in a hurry to judge Ferdinand because he is gentle and not fearful. Father, you have mistaken. You are mistaken. He is a gentleman and he is very manly. He is very manly. He has no fear. He has challenged you and he has drawn his dagger to fight with you. So, he is not at all fearful. You have mistaken his identity. He is a good man. Prospero. What? I say, my foot, my tutor. So Prospero is very unhappy with what Miranda said. And he says, what? I say, my foot, my tutor. Meaning is given there. Am I to take lesson from my inferior? The foot is lower than or inferior to head. So I am the master. I am your daddy. I am the one who tutored you. So you listen to me. Don't try to dictate terms to me. That's what Prospero is telling Miranda. My foot, my tutor. Then he is telling Ferdinand, put thy sword up, traitor, who makest a show, but darest not strike. Thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Come from thy ward, for I can here disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop. So it's telling Ferdinand, put thy sword up, means put it away. Put it away. Put away your sword. You are trying to kill me with your sword. Put it away. Traitor. Traitor is one who betrays. Here the traitor, he has come to occupy the island. Who makest a show? You are trying to make a show. He wants to prove that you are very courageous. But darest not strike. You are putting up a show. Putting up means pretend. You are pretending to be very smart. Pretending to be very courageous. Why you are not striking? Strike. Come on, you strike. Let me see. Who makest a show, but darest not strike. Thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Why you are not attacking me? Because you are feeling a guilt feeling. You are feeling bad or feeling sad that you have done something wrong. What is the wrong thing? He is pretending to be the king of Naples. You are not the king. Because of that, your conscience is pricking. As a result, you are not able to attack me. Come from thy ward. So now, Ferdinand is in the defensive posture. So he is there, ready there with the sword, but he is not attacking Prospero. So he says, come out from that defensive posture, for I can here disarm thee with this stick. Disarm means is with the sword. I can just get rid of your sword or make you inactive with this stick and make thy weapon drop. I will make your sword to drop down. You want to attack? Don't think that he can attack me. Put it down. Put it away. Miranda, beseech you, Father. Beseech you, Father. Means I request you, Father. So, Prospero does not allow Miranda to complete it. She only started, beseech you, Father. May I request you? She may be trying to say that, don't treat him so harshly. So immediately Prospero says, hence, hang not on my garments. Hang not on my garments. You must have seen small children hanging on to the sari of the mother or dress of the mother. They don't leave it. All the time they'll be clinging on to mother. If they want to get something done, they'll go on. They will not leave the person till it is achieved. So, don't become a nuisance to me. Don't become a nuisance to me. Don't trouble me. That's what Prospero is telling Miranda. Miranda, sir, have pity. I will be his surety. Miranda does not give up. She says, have pity, show pity, be merciful to Ferdinand. I will be his surety. That is, I will guarantee his goodness myself. I shall guarantee that he is a good person. I will be the guarantee. Please forgive him. Prospero, silence. One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Thou thinkest there is no more such shapes as he, having seen but him and Caliban, foolish wench. So Prospero is finding fault with Miranda and he's saying, you haven't seen many men. You haven't seen many men. As a result, you are thinking he is somebody very great. Silence. One word more. If you speak one more word, shall make me chide thee. Chide means scold. Chiding is scolding or punishing. If not hate thee. If not hate thee means if you go on talking like this, I may even scold you, punish you, and even I may start to hate you. If it goes to and some extreme, then I may even hate him. Please don't talk too much for him. What? An advocate for an impostor. Advocate is a counselor, helper. You have come to help an impostor. Impostor is a pretender, one who pretends to be somebody. Pretender. You have come to help a pretender? What kind of counselor you are? An advocate for an impostor? Shh. No. Thou thinkest there is no more such shapes as he. No more such shapes means such persons. You think there is nobody else like that, having seen but him and Caliban. You have seen only two beings. One is Caliban and one is Ferdinand. Of course, Ferdinand is so handsome, so good looking, so charming, so divine, compared to Caliban, who is an ugly looking. Foolish wench, foolish girl, to the most, since you haven't seen many men, you are thinking that he is so good. But actually, do you know what is the fact? Prospero is going to tell Miranda, actually who Ferdinand is. To the most of men, this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels. I tell you the fact, to the most of men, for most of the people, majority of the people, this Ferdinand is a Caliban. Such a wicked fellow he is. And they to him are angels. Most of the people think that Ferdinand is a Caliban. And the people, all the others are much better than him. You have mistaken, because you haven't seen many men. You have seen only two. One is Caliban, another one is Ferdinand. But Ferdinand is worse than Caliban. Miranda, my affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. But Miranda is very clear. Affections, meaning is given there. Emotions, feelings, love. Here it is love. My affections are then most humble. I don't have great ambitions. I don't have great affections. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. Goodlier is more handsome. I'm happy with Ferdinand. I don't want to seek a person who is more handsome than Ferdinand. Prospero to Ferdinand, come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again and have no vigor in them. So Prospero has made him incapable of doing anything. So Prospero is telling Ferdinand, come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again. That means your nerves have become like that of a child. What will a child do with such a big man? So I have disabled your nerves. That means your strength is taken away and have no vigor in them. There is no strength in your veins. Here, nerves means muscles. Nerves is a reference to sinews. Sinew is muscle. Your muscles are all limb and lifeless. I have made your muscles lifeless. Their strength is gone. So through his magic, Prospero has disabled Ferdinand. Yes, disabled Ferdinand. Ferdinand. So they are. So he agrees with the statement. So they are so. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. I am as if in a dream. All my dreams are all bound up. They are all tied up. They are all tied together. My father's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wreck of all my friends, nor this man's threats to whom I am subdued, are but light to me, might I but through my person once a day behold his maid, all corners else on the earth, let liberty make use of space enough have I in such a present. So Prospero makes a what do you call a great statement, a marvelous statement about love. He has thoroughly fallen in love with Miranda. And he says, of course, I'm in trouble. I'm weak. I know that. But all these weaknesses, all these troubles are nothing, provided I am able to see my love once in a day from my present. What a terrible, terrible statement. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. My father's loss. He lost his father, is sad. The weakness which I feel is very weak because of the travel, shipwreck, and staying in the island. Now, Prospero has made him weak. The wreck of all my friends have been wrecked, have been destroyed. Nor this man's threats. Now he is threatening me. To him I am subdued. Subdued means I become a subject to. All these are insignificant. All these are of no importance to me. All my losses, all my weaknesses are nothing to me. They are all light. They are light to me, means they are not important to me. Might I but through my present once a day behold this maid. Every day, each day, at least once, if I am able to have a look at Miranda from the window of my present. From the window of my present, I'm able to have a look at my love once in a day. That's enough. All the losses are nothing for me. Let liberty make use of. All corner cells on the earth, let liberty make use of. Liberty here, it's a free men who enjoy freedom. Free men who enjoy freedom. Ferdinand is not a free man, he is imprisoned. All the people who are free men, let them enjoy the space. I'm not worried about. Have I in such a present? Let liberty make use of space enough. Have I in such a present? I'm in a present in a small area. Being imprisoned does not matter. People who are at freedom, they are enjoying the freedom. I don't mind. Nothing, I don't care for anything. Provided I'm able to see my love once in a day from the window of myself. Prospero, aside, that is to himself, he says, it works. My trick is working. I wanted them to fall in love. Already Miranda has proved her love for him. Now he also in return says, all these things don't count for me, provided I'm able to see her. So it works. Then he's telling Ferdinando to Ferdinand, come on, thou hast done well. Come on. He's telling Ferdinand, come on. Come on means follow me. Then he's telling Ariel, thou hast done well, fine Ariel. He is in praise of Ariel for making all the arrangements. Thou art done well, fine Ariel. Then again to Ferdinand, follow me. So it's in between. First he says, come on. Then he says, appreciation, word of appreciation for Ariel's work. Then again he tells Ferdinand, follow me. Again tells Ariel, hark, what thou else shalt do me. Hark means listen, hear. So he is Prospero is telling Ariel what he should do next for him. Hark, listen, what thou else shalt do me. What else you will do for me? He is telling him. Meanwhile, Miranda to Ferdinand, it's not there, you add it. Miranda, in bracket you keep, to Ferdinand. To Ferdinand. Be of comfort. Be of comfort means be happy, be joyful. My father's My father is of a better nature, sir, than he appears by speech. This is unwanted, which now came from him. Now Miranda is telling Ferdinand, be happy, be joyful, don't worry. Nothing will happen because I know my father, a daughter or son. They know their father better than anybody else. I know my father. My father is the father is of better nature. By natural, I mean, normally, he's very good. He's an excellent person. Sir, then he appears by speech. Whatever he spoke now is very harsh to us. I know that. But don't think he is like that. He is not. He is a nice person. This is unwanted. Unwanted means unusual, not usual of him. It is not his normal behavior. Very unusual, which now came from him. What now came? That is, he's scolding you, finding fault with you, saying that you are a traitor, and saying that this is the way I'm going to treat you. All these are very, very unusual. He never behaved like this. Which now came from him. That is what he said. Whatever my daddy said does not sound as if he speaks. This is not his normal self. This is not his normal self. I don't know what has happened to him, but whatever he has spoken now, that is not his normal character. So you don't worry, be happy. Prospero. Now Prospero gets back. Prospero to Ariel. You remember already Prospero was talking to Ariel and telling him what all things he should do for him. Now it is not there, you add Prospero to Ariel. Otherwise, you'll think he is telling Ferdinand. He is telling Ariel. Prospero to Ariel. In bracket, you keep it as to Ariel. Thou shalt be as free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command. This he is telling Ariel, not Ferdinand. So he has already been talking to him. Now he concludes saying, what he talked we do not know. Now he concludes saying, thou shalt be as free as mountain winds. How free is the wind? Wind is so free. Mountain winds are much more free. They just keep on blowing as they like, as it likes. Wind blows wherever it likes. So you will be as free as the mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command. But never forget, do exactly as I commanded you. Don't change anything. You must do it exactly. Ariel, to the syllable, meticulously, without any change, everything will be done. That is the reply of Ariel. Prospero. Now there you keep Prospero in bracket to Ferdinand. Prospero to Ferdinand. Come, follow. Come, follow. Then you add there in bracket to Miranda. Speak not for him. Is it confusing? See. Last one, Prospero to Ferdinand. Come, follow. Come, follow. Then you keep in bracket after the hyphen to Miranda. Speak not for him. Speak not for him is don't speak in support of him. Don't speak in support of Ferdinand. Is telling or warning Miranda. Tells Miranda, follow me. Exuent, they go. So that is the end of Act 1. It was a long scene, the longest scene in the book. Anyway, took umpteen number of classes and so many videos. Anyway, doesn't matter. Those of you came for classes every day would have profited better than others. Of course, watching video also you may follow better in the sense because there are some network problems. Some of you may not be able to hear it properly. But if you watch videos, it will be much more clear.